So this is creating your first custom Bluetooth application. For this project, we're going to use CC2640 Adult Launchpad, Sensors Booster Pack, and 2A battery for 3-volt power supply. So for this, we're going to use simple peripheral as base, and then upon Bluetooth connection, read the temperature sensor on Sensors Booster Pack and write the temperature data to a custom Bluetooth service characteristics. So this will be a series of videos. At the end of the series of videos, the CCS project will be available for you to download and then import to your CCS workspace. So just to review the CCS workspace. So CC2640RTF B330 Launchpad is main project workspace. So CC2640RTF B330 test is for testing. So this is where I made the modified simple peripheral for current consumption testing. So CC2640 RTF sensors BP is for sensors booster pack example program. So the sensors booster pack has 5 I2C sensors, which is the first one is the OPT3001 ambient light sensor, measures the intensity of visible light. TMP007 contactless temperature sensor, measures the object temperature without contacting the object. Bosch BMM150 3-axis geomagnetic sensor. It has 3-axis digital magnetic field sensor used in in-compass applications. Bosch BMI160 6-axis inertial measurement. It has 3-axis accelerometer and 3-axis gyroscope. BME280 integral environmental unit. It has pressure, humidity, and temperature sensor. So for this project, we're going to use the TMP007 contactless temperature sensor. So what you need first to do is make sure that the sensors booster pack is pin compatible with the CC2640 out of launchpad. So you can do that using by comparing the schematic diagram, or you can use the online dev.ti.com booster pack checker. So here you select your launchpad and booster pack. So from here, it's clear that the sensors booster pack and C2640 out of launchpads are pin compatible. So the connection for the I2C will be DIO4 and DIO5 of the CC2640 out of launchpad. So sensors booster pack example program. TI provides the sensors and actuator plugin called Sail. So you download this and install to CTI. So it has example programs for the sensors booster pack, which is the OP3001, I2C Temp 007, BME280, BMI 160. So the BMI 150 example codes are integrated in this example program for BMI 160. So other sensors example program are here for another, which is for another booster pack. So when you purchase the sensors booster pack, you want to test if all the sensors are working. So you import the example program to Code Composer Studio. So here I have I2C Temp 007 example program and GUI Boost Excel sensors. So this will test all sensors. So what you do is you enable the X generation. So here you go to Armex utility and go to general, set the memory width to 8, ROM width to 8, and then output format to Intel hex. Okay. So same with GUI boost Excel sensor. Okay, so for the I2C temp 007, so here are the codes we're going to port to simple peripheral, which is the I2C temp 007 initialization here, which is here. So and set some params. We don't need the callback. And then we're only interested at reading the object temp, which is the temperature of the object in front of the sensor. So rebuild all the TI RTOS and I2C temp 007, this one, and flash the X file. So I already did that. So I connect the CC264C RTL flashpad and with sensors booster pack. I open Terraterm. So this is the output. So we're only interested in the object temp. So at CC2640R2 SDK drivers examples, there's I2C temp, but it is for temp 116 and temp 006. So to make it work with temp 007, you just change this I2C save address to 0x40. But the problem with this code is it does not read does not read the it doesn't specify if it's reading the object temperature or die temperature. So for GUI boost Excel sensors, so is this will read all sensors and display them at a graphical user interface. So go to readme HTML. So here you can download the graphical user interface. So enable X generation. And so I already flashed the X file to CC2640 RTL flashpad with sensors booster pack. So here, I extract here and then open the shortcut. Okay. So when you open this, you set the serial port and set the correct baud rate 115,200. So after that, so what we'll do is It will read all sensors and then send them using UART interface. So the sensors are in JSON format. So here you can see all the sensor data, light sensor, temperature, BME 280, pressure, humidity, temperature. So here is the BMI 60. When you move the launchpad with the sensors booster pack, you get graph output. So here you can detect the board movement. So okay. So another thing you need to know is that when you connect this to your CC264 chart of Launchpad. So for example, you're just reading the TMP007, the other I2C sensors would consume current. So but since you're just right now you're just evaluating, that's okay. So you need to think about that.